Hey friends, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking about hustle culture and the not so good things associated with it. If you've been following my channel for a while now, you'll know that I'm a big fan of side hustles. Over the past year or so, I started a sticker shop on Etsy and I've had some pretty good results. But as the business has started to hit some obstacles, I found that I've been overworking myself to try to compensate for the slumping sales and tougher competition to the point where I'm starting to feel burnt out. But first, let's talk about what hustle culture actually is. To me, it's the idea that you should just be working harder in every aspect of your life in order to be able to achieve a greater deal of success. And for some people, it means spending all of your free time working on advancing your career or building a side business or even picking up a second job to make some extra cash.
I took this second job kind of as a hobby. Some people have golf for relaxing.
Though this might seem fine or even an honorable mindset to have, I mean, if you think about it, it's really just encouraging people to work a little bit harder to achieve what they want in life, right? But the problem with this is that most of the things that people want to achieve can't be accomplished overnight. Most of the big goals that people set are finding a fulfilling and rewarding career, or starting a successful business, or making $1 million. All of these things take time, and hustling for every waking hour that you have free isn't a pace that you can keep up for very long. So yeah, I want to backtrack a little bit and talk about my own experience with my own side hustle. I started the sticker business a little over a year ago, and while the beginning was really fun and exciting, and I could feed off the energy of being in the honeymoon phase of starting something new, eventually, as the business started to hit some obstacles, that excitement started to turn into stress and anxiety. I was already spending most of my evenings and weekends on this business, but when my sales slowed down and things weren't looking as great as before, I felt like I had to work even harder to try to fix it. But the problem with this is that you can only force yourself up to a certain point before things start to get unproductive. And eventually, I got to the point where I was getting really down on myself for not being as productive as I wanted to be. I was super critical and super hard on myself for not getting the things I wanted to get done. I guess what I'm trying to say, and it's something that's really helped me, is that you really need to be kind to yourself. We're all just humans. We all have flaws. We're not these super productive robots that can work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's okay to take a break sometimes. It's okay to spend a day doing something that you like, even if it's not productive. I was reading the comments from my last video, and it really seems that some of you guys are struggling with the same things that I am. Like me, a lot of you guys are doing this Etsy thing on the side, hoping to become full-time someday. Some of you are still in school, and you're just doing this to make some extra money on the side while you study. And like me, some of you guys are putting a lot of pressure on yourselves to try to achieve success within a certain time frame. I think it's important to remember that what we're trying to do here can take a lot of time. It can take years or even decades to build a successful business. The only way that we're gonna make it is that if we're working at a pace that's sustainable over the long run. And yeah, all I can say is that instead of being our own biggest critic, let's be our own biggest fans. Being an entrepreneur is already a lonely road. Not many people can relate. Let's not make it even harder on ourselves by being overcritical of what we're doing. There's really no rush here. I know hustle culture talks about working super hard all the time, making sacrifices like less sleep so you can make more money faster. But at the end of the day, you need to realize that life's meant to be enjoyed too. Enjoy building your business and enjoy spending time with friends and family. The more you're having fun, the longer you'll be able to keep this up. But for the record, I'm still a really big fan of side hustles in general. If you haven't noticed, I have Etsy as a side hustle, and this YouTube channel is like a side hustle talking about my side hustle. So I still really like them. I think there's a lot of people that can benefit from doing something on the side of their full-time job that they really enjoy and can make them some extra money. Most people spend 8 hours a day working for somebody else. To me, it only makes sense to spend some time afterwards working for yourself too. And personally, even after all the stress and anxiety that I've had over the past few months, the journey overall has still been really fun and rewarding. I'm really proud of what I was able to achieve after a year of doing this, and I don't regret it at all. It's all about finding the right balance between working hard to achieve your goals and enjoying the downtime. But yeah, that's it for the video today, guys. I know it's a bit of a shorter one, but I still hope you found it useful. If you like this video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's something that brings you happiness. Lately, I've been really into collecting Pokemon cards. I used to play card games all the time as a kid, and collecting these cards are just so nostalgic for me. And it's just taking me back to a simpler time. It's just something fun to take your mind off work when it gets too stressful, right? But yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I mean, look at this Bulbasaur. He looks like he's about to leech seed a horsey. Super cool.